guys, welcome back to my channel. So this one is a really highly requested video, and it is because I got a new smile. So I have been getting so many questions on DM, on comments, on email, on Instagram. So I thought that I would make sort of a Q&A video on just my experience with veneers, why I got veneers, how I feel with veneers. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. Okay, so I don't know if you guys already know, but when I was 15 years old, I had braces. I had braces for 18 months. I wore my plate. I did all that sort of stuff. I did my own whitening, and my teeth were pretty straight. So I have to say that I had no problems in terms of like my bite or my teeth not being straight. That was not my concern at all. The only thing that I really felt like was my concern with my teeth was that they weren't even. I started to notice over time, I was like, I just wish my teeth would be like the same length. I just wanted them to be like a little bit more wider and brighter and just have I guess a bigger smile as well. So I looked into maybe getting like some sort of work done to my teeth, and I found Dental Boutique, and I met Dr. Ruben. So Dr. Ruben, if you're watching this, I think you're a legend, and I think that you're super talented. So my journey started off with basically just me going there and just getting my teeth checked out, having a clean, and then just getting some whitening done, because even if I wasn't going to do anything to my teeth, I still wanted to whiten them anyway, because I drink like 3 coffees a day. I'm a makeup artist. You can't get up and work at 5 o'clock in the morning and do a bridal party without coffee. And if you can, oh my god, I take my hat off to you. My first initial consultation was basically Dr. Ruben just checking out my teeth and telling me what he would essentially do to them and why. So I did my first initial just teeth whitening, and that went for about 45 minutes. I didn't do the full hour because I did already have sensitive teeth, and the first thing I said was like, teeth whitening, that's sensitive, that's gonna be painful. Instead of giving me the full hour, he said, I'm just going to give you the 45, because if you're worried about your teeth, I'd rather you not do the full 60 minutes, which I appreciated. And I did the 45 and I found a massive difference. So don't get me wrong, I still went home and I still had that little bit of sensitivity, and it lasted about 2 days, and then the sensitivity was completely gone. So the next thing for me was to just decide if I really wanted to go ahead with the veneers, and I sat down and sort of spoke to Dr. Ruben, and I said, I just don't want my teeth shaven down, because I'm scared, like, what about if one day I want my normal teeth back? Like, what's gonna happen then? So he just spoke to me a little bit about like a new procedure that they do, and they basically shave your teeth down the tiniest amount. And when I say the tiniest amount, I can't even find something here to show you. When he was shaving it down, I was completely numb, so I couldn't feel anything. So honestly, he showed me afterwards, he's like, I've shaven your teeth down, and I was like, oh, okay. Then that's fine. So I chose to get these top 6 teeth veneered just here, because I felt like when I smile, that's the section that you see the most. I didn't bother getting my bottom, and I didn't bother getting my molars, because like I said before, there was nothing actually wrong with my teeth to start off with. It was more just the way that they looked, or how I wanted them to look. That's why I just decided to go for the top 6. So my next consultation was really just us taking molds of my teeth. That way we could just go from there and see like what we were going to do with how we were going to shape them, what color they were going to be, what style they were going to be. Dr. Ruben asked me, he's like, do you want round teeth? Do you want square teeth? And I was like, what do you think? That's the one thing I have to say. Like, I just went in there with like an open mind, and I just said, look, you're the expert, you tell me what you think is going to work, and I trust you. I think the reason why I did trust Dr. Ruben was because he was just really open and honest, and that's what I appreciated, because I don't actually know anything about teeth, and I think that's why I went in with such an open mind, and I was just like, do you think? So once we had decided exactly the way we wanted my teeth to look, I had an appointment where I went in and I actually had like the whole prep done. So I got those temporary veneers that I showed you guys on Snapchat and on Insta story, and you guys really loved them, and they were actually just made out of wax. So when I left the dentist, Dr. Ruben said to me, he's like, if you like these, you're gonna completely love the real thing, because those ones are made out of wax. So important to do that before, because if there is something you don't like about your teeth, then you can tell them and then they can change it. So if I went back in after a few days and I was like, you know what, this tooth right here, I don't like the shape of it, we could just change that before they actually cemented them. So it's actually really important to wear the temporary veneers, but it is just something that you have to be really patient with, I guess. And you know, you have to make sure you love it before you cement veneers in your teeth. So then the final appointment that I went in for was just the cementation. So I went in there, we took out the temporary veneers and we cemented these ones on. Okay, so the first question that I've seen like over 100 times on DM is, was it painful? The only thing that was painful was the first thing that we did with the temporary veneers. Like, there was a lot of prep that went into my teeth beforehand, so we took a lot of mold. There was like a local anesthetic, so when I went home I felt a little bit tender on the gums. I could still eat, I could still drink, but that was really all that was it. And the second time I felt pain was when I went home after my cementation. So I could just feel exactly where the dentist had put the anesthetic, because it's like when you have an ulcer in your mouth, like, you know, when you just like run over it with your tongue, like I was just constantly running over it. My teeth as such, I had no pain at all. The whole process, I was completely numb. So you don't feel anything. There's like drills happening, there's cement happening, and you're just like sitting there listening to music. I was just listening to Ed Sheeran the whole time. So I, yeah, didn't feel a thing. So the second question that I've seen so many times on my messages and in my comments was, how much did it cost? So I think when you are doing any sort of procedure, there's different elements of the procedure that obviously make it more expensive and less expensive. But, you know, well, they're worth it, I think. Dental Boutique actually have a payment plan that you can do. I think it's for 2 years. You can just look at it like financing a car, and they are interest free as well. The third question I've been asked is, you know, does it change the way you eat, talk, all that sort of stuff? The dentist told me when I left, he said you might get a little bit of a lisp for like the first couple of days to a week of having them. And that's just because I've lengthened your teeth and your mouth needs to get used to talking with like these new teeth in your mouth. But I feel like I'm definitely getting used to that. I do have something new in my mouth. I chew and stuff, I feel like a little bit different, but then I don't feel that different. Another question that I've been asked is, do I feel like they look natural? I mean, like, I don't want to toot my own horn or anything like that, but I am really happy with them. I feel like they don't look like big fake teeth. I was really scared of like having like fake teeth that just didn't look natural. Like that was my whole thing, that I was like, oh, I don't know if I should do it. Tom, are you okay? Oh, he's fine. Yeah, that's the only thing that I was really worried about. So I don't feel like, what are you doing, Tom? Yeah, I don't feel like they look fake. So when I actually saw the mold when I went in for my last appointment, I was like, oh my God, they look like my teeth now, just a little bit better. So yeah, they were definitely a little bit more natural, I think. I think that had a lot to do with the dentist though, so thank you, Dr. Ruben, for that. Yeah, it just really comes down to who you go to, so just always making sure you've checked out someone's work. You know, you've seen their before and afters of the work that they've got, whether it be on Instagram or like in a catalogue or a booklet that you see of that company. I think it's really important to check out their before and afters and just sort of get to know the doctor before you trust them with something as big as, you know, changing your whole face, pretty much. So another question I have been asked as well is, do I think I'll change my mind about them? No, I don't think that I'm going to change my mind about them. I think that's just because I'm really happy. I guess my 100%, I didn't want to lose my teeth underneath, and I just wanted them to look natural, and I've done both of that. We shaved barely any of my teeth down, and yeah, I think they look pretty natural, so no, I don't think I'm gonna regret it. So I hope that you guys are happy with this video and I've answered all of your questions that you guys have been asking me. Thank you so much for all of your beautiful messages. I was like, oh, you guys are so sweet, and you guys noticed such a difference straight away as well, which makes me feel really special. So yeah, very big thank you to Dental Boutique and Dr. Ruben again for looking after me and giving me my new smile. I'm like 100% happy with it. So hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.